The Baltimore Ravens.
So we all were.
I think across the board. I think across the board, this was. Let's see. Yeah, I'm thinking they're back because all of us had them as our number one in the division.
Yeah.
So you're looking at your very first playoff team from our predictions so far. Now if you watch anything about the Ravens last year, and I'm gonna let my boy Source spit right after this, but when we look at it, Devin Leary is going to fill in for their quarterback room where Tyler Huntley left off. I think he got slept on a little bit. Keaton Mitchell. Nice, if everybody remembers Keaton Mitchell and the nasty injury he had last year, Justice Hill did pretty good. But, I mean, obviously the big elephant in the room, the muscular, fast elephant in that is Derrick Henry. Zay Flowers and Rashad Bateman are nothing to sleep on. Malik Cunningham is coming over to play wide receiver for the Ravens now, if you guys didn't know. Nelson Aguilar is kind of having a career not a resurgence, but he's way better than what people give him credit for, too. That tight end room, we've talked about it multiple times. Mark Andrews, Isaiah Lakeland, Charlie Cole are beast. As long as Ronnie Stanley can stay healthy, Tyler Linderbaum and Roger Rosengarten and Ben Cleveland, they all can go off. Justin Madubuike just got an extension, well deserved. Adafe Owe, Raekwon Smith, Trenton Simpson, like Kyle Van Noy's coming out to be a veteran for them again. And then Marlon Humphrey, Kyle Hamilton, Marcus Williams, Brandon Stevens, Nate Wiggins just got drafted there. Adisa Isaac got drafted there. And we don't even need to talk about Justin Tucker and Jordan Stout. We know how these guys are. Top of the top, cream of the crop. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. The training that I seen Zay Flowers do in the offseason, I mean, I don't want to say I was wrong about him. I just said he had drop issues, which he still kind of showed that. Yeah. But in year 2, he's gonna feel even more comfortable, man. There's gonna be a lot of speed. Rasheen Ali, he's the one that got the injury during the Senior Bowl, so hopefully he comes back. So you got 2 running backs that have a ton of potential in Keaton Mitchell and Rasheen Ali that can help carry the load with Justice Hill and Derrick Henry. Their team is solid all the way across the board, man. I'm excited to see. I almost said Mike Bobo. Why am I drawing a blank on his name?
Todd Monken.
I'm excited to see what he's going to do this year. Now that it's a year 2 for him as well. Yeah, because it was year 1 when Lamar got it right. So, damn, this is year 2. So he's coming off having an MVP quarter. Man, that's crazy. I didn't really put 2 and 2 together. That was year 1, baby.
Year 1, Lamar gets the AFC Championship game for the first time in his career. MVP under Todd Monken. Yep. Coincidence? I think not.
Yeah.
You say it like that.
So I got them at 11-6. I just think, man, the teams that they got to play overall, we went through kind of the schedule because they got the shared schedule that they have. I think they just drop dumb games at the end of the season. I think they split with Cleveland. I think they split with the Bengals. I think I have one here for them. The Chargers, I think, get better as the season goes on, and they just catch them right before the bye week. And then the game right before the buys, they got to play the Eagles. And then after that, it's pretty much smooth sailing until they get to the Texans. So I just got them dropping a couple games that they probably shouldn't have dropped, and that's where they ended up 11-6. But when you really look at their season, you're gonna be like, damn, they could have won that game. Damn, they could have won that game. It's gonna be close wins, and I think they're gonna lock and load at the end of the season. By the time they get to the playoffs, it's gonna be they're gonna be a low seeded team for me as far as conference champions. But that's going to make their road back to a championship that much easier too. If the Ravens can't end up in the Super Bowl this year.
And for me, I have them losing.
Hold up, sir. Hold up.
Yeah, I didn't know.
It was Sora's turn.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, I got them at 12-5 too. Probably still will be the top seed in the AFC. Definitely winning this division. I mean, again, you look at it. We go through all the guys that Dante just talked about, but two rookies that that Dante didn't mention that can potentially help out is TJ Tampa and Tez Walker. I mean, they double dipped at that cornerback position.
I didn't mention Tez Walker, but I did forget TJ Tampa.
Yeah, no, I know you didn't mention that, but I was it's Zay Flowers is looking better with his workout, like you said. Nelson Aguilar is not looking as much of a bum as people were saying. People were saying that he should have just hung up the cleats, all that stuff.
Facts.
I mean, he looked bad. He, not back to his 2017 form yet, I would say, but he's a decent wide receiver 3, wide receiver 4. You got to hope that Todd Monken can get Tez Walker needed or ready to go for, again, either a wide receiver 3, 4, wherever you put him. Having a Roquan Smith, Kyle Van Noy out there, your linebacker. I mean, again, we don't need to say much about Marlon Humphrey, Kyle Hamilton, Nate Wiggins.
I was about to say they added Nate Wiggins as well in the draft. The best corner in the draft.
They did good in the draft. I'm excited to see what Rasheen Ali looks like. And just going into their schedule, I think they win week 1 against the Chiefs, just because that's the trend. I
got that too. That's
just the trend. The last Super Bowl winner that won week 1 was, I believe, Philly in 2018 against Atlanta.
Yeah.
And even before then, it was a large gap, and it's been a large gap now.
Green Bay won,
and the Chiefs don't come out swinging like people think they do.
The Chiefs don't come out swinging that much early season. Okay, I keep looking for R in this list. And
what I watched when
I think Tampa's a toss-up, especially at Tampa, man.
Oh yeah,
Tampa's improved.
That one was hard for me to decide.
I think that one. I think they might end up losing that one. I mean, it's week 14 till the bye. I think they'll drop like the Cleveland game at Cleveland just because they've been on the road for 2 weeks in a row. They go to at Tampa, at Cleveland.
Yeah,
we're looking at week 8, week 9. Guys are tired. Week 13, Philly. Depending on what both teams look like. Again, Philly has an early bye week. Baltimore has the latest bye week you could get. They don't get a bye week till week 14. So who knows what the guys are looking like then. And then after they get some rest, New York Giants win, Pittsburgh win at Houston. I have that as a loss. And then even if it's just the backups, I think they will win against Cleveland in Baltimore. So I got them at 12-5. It's a long stretch before the bye week. So you just have to hope that everybody can stay healthy. And especially Lamar. I know he didn't get injured at all last season, so I know he was fine there, but you just got to hope that he can stay healthy. If Mark Andrews gets injured, we already know what Isaiah Likely's like. If Derrick Henry, they got a couple of bodies back there to help out. So it all depends. It's brutal that they don't get a bye week till week 14. I think they need to have 2 bye weeks in the NFL. That might be a topic next week. Who knows? But yeah, so if all goes right as it should, 12-5.
Yeah.
Yep.
For me, I have 12-5 as well. We all know the big free agency move they made in Derrick Henry. They did lose pieces, but I love their draft, adding Isaac from Penn State, Tez Walker, Nate Wiggins, TJ Tampa, Rasheen Ali, Devin Leary as a good backup for Lamar. I love that. Their draft they killed. And for me, with what they had and what they added in the offseason, I have them at 12-5. I think they're going to actually lose week 1 to Baltimore. Me personally, I think Baltimore is going to come out. And
you personally, we both have the same. We all 3 have the same thing, sir.
No, Kansas City beating Baltimore. You said they're going to
win. Well, the way that you said it made it seem like Baltimore was going to win.
No. Kansas City's good. I have Kansas City personally winning that one. And then I have them going on stretch all the way to Tampa. And I gave them that loss in Tampa. I think it's going to be tough. I think Tampa's going to come in with the energy. I think Baker Mayfield's going to actually find a resurgence of his career out there in Tampa. And then I have them after the Tampa game. I have them losing to Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, and Philly all before the bye. And then they come out of the bye with more rests, come out swinging, win the last 4 games. And I think that's going to get them the seed, win the division for sure. Words.
Yeah. Khalees got them at 13-4 though.
Mm-hmm.
I can see it, man. I mean, it's just a tough schedule. The teams got better in this division.